Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of manga hell. And today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter. Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, chapter 240, An Odd Life in Bloom. Alright, I have no idea what that's supposed to be referring to, but alright. So yeah, anyways, we start this chapter off with a flashback panel of Iruma being like, Asukun, I want to see it again. Is that okay? As Asmodee is like, of course, here I go. As he gets some fire ready and just makes up giant, what I can only describe as some flower with with her flames as Iruma is in amazement. As he was like, whoa, so pretty, it's amazing. As Asmodee is like, thank you. As then we have Asmodee, a pan of the fires, he's like, it's, oh actually I think that's supposed to be Iruma. It's even more dazzling than before. As Asmodee's like, yes, but though I'm still improving it under Master Balam's guidance. Then we get a flashback within a flashback with Balam explain the fire. I guess after he got after he cut his hair, now he's going back. It's not as big as his like when he started, but it's like it's normal to shoulder length, or yes, to shoulder I would say. And then he's like, we've been studying research papers and perfuming our experiments as we get him saying like, well, be like, let's try this or maybe this, make the things bigger and prettier. As it's more like, as in it was like, whoa, experiments. Then we have as well like, yes, there's still much that is unknown about fire magic. It was like amazing. Fine to have a character say there's something still unknown things about fire magic when fire is like one of the more, I would say, I think they were on the overused character, well, overused power list when it comes to animes, which I could definitely see it. So it's kind of funny how in Iruma-kun there's like maybe even more unknown stuff about fire. We'll see if that's gonna be the case, yes or not, but I don't know really. So anyways, there we have us Iruma getting a bit nervous like, Asukun? As Asmodee's like, yes! As Irma's like, is fire your bloodline magic? Which is, I guess, Irma noticing, wait, is his? Because a lot of people can use fire, so that would be kind of weird thing to be his bloodline. As then we have a small big, as like looks down, is like, no, it isn't. As then you won't be like, it's not. As then Smoke's like, no, I'm skilled with fire magic, but I'm well. As he like squeezes his presence, I guess there's something big here. As then we have Smoke saying, my bloodline magic, as he was like, so there's like my actual bloodline magic is, as then we have, and we're like, wait, I'm guessing we're not gonna get a reveal. As then was like, sorry, I knew I'm the one who asked, but it's okay, you don't have to tell me. As most like, huh? But as your soulmate, I shouldn't hide anything from you. Soulmate? Wow, you really wanna sleep with Iruma, don't you? I thought you were his butler, his sleeping, the one he's gonna marry. But oh well, what can you do, I suppose? So I am kind of curious of what his blood magic now would be. When I first read that line, I thought it was gonna be like bloodline magic, as like my bloodline magic is literal blood. But I guess that's not the case. But we'll see. I mean, it could still be blood, honestly. I could definitely see it. So then we have a picture of, I'm guessing, I think that's Asmodeus' mother, and she's like, it's alright, you may think friends have to tell each other everything, but that's not true. As I guess Uma remembers that in his flashback, he's like, I also have things I'm keeping from you and Clara. And then we get a picture of Clara, it's like, even Clara might have a secret or two of her own. Alright, so I'm guessing this keeping a secret thing might be referring to, actually, I'm guessing this flashback could be before the whole Harvest Festival thing, or like somewhere in between that Harvest when they were training under those teachers. Because I think Uma did reveal to Clara and Asmodeus that he is a human man, so that would no longer be a thing he would be nervous about. As for Clara, foreshadowing, honestly. I mean, I'm not sure if the two part means that she has two secrets, but she definitely has a secret. I mean, her wings, I think, have are pretty much a confirmed secret, but not sure what the other one would be, if that is the case. So, anyways, then we have Iruma grabbing, being as much hands as like, but actually, no, it's just like Clara jumping and they all go for a hug, basically. Even if we have secrets, I still want us to be friends. As we have cut to the first flashback, as Moses looking at him a bit nervous, he's like, as Ian was like, so one day, if you feel like telling me, I'd like to hear it. Then is that okay with you? As then, as was like, yes, thank you very much. As Ian was like, it's nothing. And besides, as was like, I just wanted to tell you how amazing your fire is. I mean, I'm so it's so pretty and awesome, even though it's not your bloodline magic. I always thought fire was amazing. You can cook food with it and also use it as a light source. You can do way more stuff with fire in hell, but fine. I mean, I guess technically Yuma's version of hell isn't well, it's not actual manga hell, so I guess you won't know all the uses we use it for. So anyways, then we have Iruma say, but even more than that, the fire is strong and beautiful, and so warm. As Iruma grabs to touch that flower that was supposed to make, and he kind of basically hugs the fire. It's like, okay, Iruma. I'm really questioning if Iruma is not aware that he's flirting with his captors at this point, because it really does start to feel like he is aware. So like, you always lower its temperature around me and Clara, right? Even though controlling your magic like that must be tough. The reason I adore the warm flames that are always protecting us, as we get like a smile from Asmodeus, is because you are made up of your feelings and hard work. As in, like, again, Irma most likely aware that he's flirting with them. Like, he must be aware he's flirting with us more at this point. Like, you cannot not be aware of it. So yeah, he's Osmo is like a very kind of has a very like shocked expression or very flirty reaction to it, or just a very embarrassed reaction to it, as he like gets sad to flames completely. As it was like, "Wah, Asgun, are you okay?" As he's in his flames, they're like, they have us as most thinking to himself, he's always bestowed words like this upon me. Words that touch me more than I could ever imagine. I'm sure that this guy, others must be aware. Ilma must be aware at this point. So you get like a child, I won't say chibi, but it's more like before teenage years. Yeah, well, before, the teenage years for Asmodeus, where he's like, I guess, first time trying to use his fire magic. Then we get him a bit older. I'm guessing that before he entered the school Babyless, or maybe a bit after. Like just a random shot of him training with fire. Then we get, I'm guessing, a more modern shot of him with training with his fire. As like thinking to himself, he sees Ilma be like, he praised my fire for being beautiful and warm, and so it will be. The only magic that I use is we get upstairs and making more fire. So yeah, I guess Ilma. I guess that's the reason why he doesn't want to use his bloodline magic, because, well, Ilma likes my fire magic, so obviously I'm gonna use fire magic the most. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure he'll be complimenting your bloodline magic, Asmodeus, so I'm not exactly sure if that really says much, but yeah, I guess that's the reason. Iruma simply loves fire magic, and that's what Asmodeus gonna do. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Asmodeus is so proficient with fire at this point that he might as well have it be his main blood magic anyways. I mean, remember, the opponent he's fighting right now is probably like one of the top tiers in terms of fire magic. Like, outside of I would say, if there's any blood magic user that's like in the top three, or the 13 I think that the three grades and the 13 crowns. Like outside of those, and maybe a few characters from the ninth. Well, actually, I think the 13 grades aren't the ninth rank. But I mean, there's a few characters from the 8th rank. That teacher he's facing on right now is probably the strongest fire mage. So yeah, you'll find top tier fire magic here, Asmodeus. Not exactly like the weakest opposed person to use fire. Or he says anything about you being weak over fire mage when you literally fight the pinnacle fire. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure he will say like something that this guy's bloodline magic is fire. So yeah. So anyways, then we have the teacher be like, still won't take my advice, huh? You're so stubborn. It's like, alright, I'm done. And she's like, if you want to lose that badly, I'll just finish you off right now. I mean, to be fair, you can beat up the students, but it's not gonna actually matter that much. Like, you can send us, you can blast us more through the window. It's not gonna through the walls to the outside of the school, and it's not gonna matter. Like, the only thing it's gotta do is you gotta get some paycheck out of your paycheck's gotta be shortened so you can repay the damages to the walls. Nothing more. Sounds like you sure that says anything. So there's his summoning or familiar, whatever it is, goes to punch, but then Asmodeus is with something covering his hand, punches that summoning or familiar, whatever it is, right in the jaw, sending it away as it falls to the ground. And he's like, "What? What is this? Is there a crystal? I think that's just a sound effect." It's like blue flames. Oh, as we see Asmodeus standing there with a bunch of flames, kind of like a rose is behind, or some kind of flower behind him that's supposed to be blue. And my god, this is not anime yet, but it looks fucking amazing. As much as like, I was hoping to save this magic for when I face Sir Caligo, but you've left me no choice. Now, have you ever fought someone who wields a fire you've never seen before? Infant Sensei? As Infant's like, oh yeah, this guy get a bit more serious. So yeah. Alright, first of all, I guess this chapter finally confirms that Caligo will indeed participate because as Mark literally said, he was thinking about saving this fire magic until he faces Caligo. So I guess that's his final official. I thought it wasn't gonna be official, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, so yeah, I guess he'll be like one of the final ones to join. I could easily see it be like I could see like the final few minutes, like the final few teams be like, all right, the final portion is only a few minutes left, and now we have Caligo and Bomb entering. Like in his very best panel, I could easily see that happening. So yeah, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, now onto the whole blue flames thing. No, blue flames are actually really common also in shonen. Like Darby uses blue flames. Azula from Avatar does Bambando uses blue flames. Like it's not uncommon to see someone with blue flames. I would say that's like the go-to for a stronger flame, honestly. But yeah, yeah, so it's not uncommon. I'm kind of disappointed at that, but what? Who knows? Like, maybe there's gonna be more. I mean, it's implied in this chapter that blue flames are something that is not exactly known in the underworld. Like, I'm not sure if that's the case. I would feel like Infant would probably be aware of it. Like, I'm guessing this didn't come out of nowhere. I'm assuming Balam was the one who developed that, or like he helped as well as developing it. But yeah. So we'll see on that front for so we'll see on that. Now, as for how powerful this blue flame is, I could see these different colors of flames, like blue. If they go with green, purple, I think there's even yellow sometimes. I think also white might be used sometimes. I'm not really sure on all the colors of flames, honestly. But if blue flames are gonna be used, I feel like blue flames are gonna be like one of those like automatic stronger flame, like you can beat blue flames with normal flames, but it would just be that it's gonna be a little harder for someone with normal flames to beat. Like, it's gonna take a lot more effort. So Infant, for example, will have to use more firepower than, well, he's been using so far, essentially. Now, how would this battle go? I could honestly see Asmodeus getting a victory, since I don't think he has had like that much. I don't think Asmodeus had like that much development in the recent, well, in a few last couple of arcs. Like, I mean, it's not like he has got nothing, but I can't really remember him doing anything like major, like the Caligo arc. Well, the last arc before this one, I think he just got like beaten in a few pages against Caligo. Then that whole festival thing, no, not festival, that whole idol, he wasn't even just a fanboying over Iruma or Irumi. Then that culture, then that festival in the school, again, I don't think he did anything there. So I could honestly see him like one on one a teacher and beating him. I mean, hell, that would be a good way fucking something to happen, and I could honestly see it. And I would be honest, it makes sense. Like, I would say, if any needs to, if I had to name any students who I would put they could defeat their teachers, I would put Asmodeus, Sabnok, and Iruma. Main character status, and let's be real here, he probably would make half the teachers fall in love with him automatically. Iruma, we're waiting for you. But yeah, we'll see how this is gonna go. And also, it could just be another thing, like against the plant teacher with Clara, where he does like, get a one-up, but the teacher is able to beat him in some way, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this is end of the chapter. So anyways, tell me in the comments below what did you think of this chapter? How did you think of this, well, this kind of flashback chapter? And what do you think of Osmosis with Blue Flames? And also, how beautiful do you think the animation is gonna look when this is gonna get animated in 7 years from now? I think the animated Iruma gets animated rather slowly compared to the rest of the series. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's gonna take a while, but yeah. Anyways, tell me in the comments what do you think, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future, and with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.